Hello, everybody out there, and welcome back here with the future once again to another special 2019 Christmas update and review, showing off the gifts that I updated my collection with from all these gifts actually in this update are from my father, although I got other stuff from my sister and whatnot. Actually, I do have one thing from my sister that I'll show here at the end that I really love, that's showcase and review worthy. But the other things, you know, were not like updates to an actual, like, my overall collection here that I focus on my videos. So, I thank everybody in my family for picking up all the gifts that they did for me. We got baby Groot up here chilling. But yeah, it was a great Christmas. I hope everybody else out there had a great Christmas as well that's tuning in. And I hope you enjoy this look at, it's not a lot, but what I'm showing off is very cool, especially in my opinion. And I hope everybody enjoys taking a look at them as much as I do. I've been doing this now for like 4 years in a row now at least. I've done a Christmas gifts update and review, a special. So yeah, I can't wait to get into it here. Here's some stickers actually that I've been putting on my desk here, my computer desk here. A lot of different random, pulp culture, really cool stickers, video games, cartoons, whatnot. But very cool. But yeah, that's not to focus on these stickers, but it's focusing on my 2019 Christmas gifts. Like I said, mainly from my father in this video, although all my family members got me great gifts. But I had to show off the stuff that I picked up here, adding to my autograph collection and adding to my Star Wars collection overall. But yeah, guys, I thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody who has tuned in lately and subscribed, I really appreciate it. My subscriber count keeps going up. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Give me a like if you like what you see here. And as always, I thank everybody for the support and all the feedback here on my channel. And yeah, guys, now it's time for the 2019 Christmas gifts special update and review. Alright, so here is the first of the 2 Christmas gifts that my father picked me up. And these are from, I did not do a bunch of investigating on these and looking up a bunch of information. But these are obviously from Comic Walls. And how cool is this? As you can see, it's like a plexiglass. And it's like a double layer. It comes off almost 3D. It's hard to tell over camera. I don't know if you can really tell or not that that's coming out, overlap there. You can kind of tell there. But how cool. This is obviously depicting A New Hope here, with Luke and Leia there in their New Hope outfits. And then you have Darth behind there, the Death Star over there. Oh man, all those X-Wings in the background, very sweet. The Rebel Alliance sticker down there, or emblem, sorry. But just a lot of stuff going on this picture, and you can see imposed over the top. You can see it's like a plexiglass, and you have Star Wars there. Very, very cool. Iconic picture there as well. I do have this other picture which reminds me of this because they're in their New Hope attire as well there. But it's not. This is more like a canvas, oil painting type picture. But then you have them in a totally different pose there. So I'm going to have to get these up here. I mean, there's no way around it. These are going to have to go up side by side, these 2 pictures. And I don't know where Mega Constructs and all this stuff's going to go. But I'm going to have to do some rearranging here. But also, I have another picture here he got me. And it is none other than, cover of one of the comics. It's The Quest for Han Solo. It says, ends here. The Quest for Han Solo ends here. But you can see it's also one of them plexiglass. This one's more, you can tell a little bit more because it's over the top of the writing there, as you can see. Get it in some better lighting. But yeah, you can really tell there. So how cool is that? But I love the illustrations here on the front. As you can see, Han frozen in carbonite behind him. An illustration of a badass Luke here. And you have Lando Calrissian here too. Very cool. You have C-3PO and R2-D2 up there on the, like, where they would have the comic Marvel or whatever that would be there. Dark Horse, whoever, says the quest for Han Solo ends here. Very sweet. I really love. Getting some good lighting here. I really love the illustration on this one as well. But I got to get these hung up like ASAP. These are too cool not to have up there by my other Star Wars pictures. But now let's carry on with the Christmas gifts. Also, oh yeah, on the back here you can see these do have stickers, and it says Star Wars Lucas Limited, StarWars.com, and it says Comic Walls, West 33rd Street, Suite 4 there, New York, New York. It has your compliances and everything to standards and all that. But a complete, cardboardish background here. It's not, soft in there, but it's just like a thin cardboard sheet there on the back. And of course, I never take these side things off of any of the pictures that I ever get. I just think, I like the looks of those, and I like the comic walls on there too. Because you got comic walls, obviously, down to the right. And comic walls down to the right on that. And both, have the Star Wars logo up to the left. Out of the two, I really can't tell. These are both so cool that there's really not a favorite. Although I do think it's really unique. The comic version is really unique. And probably, a little bit more unique than the, standard A New Hope one, but nonetheless, these are both great. And can't wait to get them up on the wall and add them to the collection. And speaking of Star Wars, everybody knows the new Disney Plus series that I've been watching. If you haven't watched me and Mix and Thad's Mix of the Month, we went over the first 3 episodes of The Mandalorian. But here you have the child that everybody calls Baby Yoda. And, there's a lot of controversy over calling him Baby Yoda and whatnot. But I don't see the harm in it, really. Nobody really knows what his species is or what to call him. And he's a little Yoda baby, so why not be able to call him for now Baby Yoda and have fun with it. And here's the Mandalorian logo here from the series. Really, really love the series on Disney Plus. They're on Chapter 8 now. Just re-signed for a second series, or a second season, for the series. And I can't wait to see more of the child, Baby Yoda. Oh yeah. And also, with the Rise of Skywalker out, it's perfect timing here with all this Star Wars stuff. And, Luke Skywalker there himself. So, very cool to, have all this stuff around the time that the movie launched as well. Which I still have not saw. So, by now, I don't know if I'll ever get around to seeing it in theaters or not. I really want to, but a lot of time restraints going on in my life right now, so it's hard to get out to the theaters. I know I said I was wanting to. I know my friend Mix and Thad did, and my friend Corey did, so yeah. I've been staying up with The Mandalorian here at home, but haven't got out to see Rise of Skywalker yet. I've heard about mixed reviews about it. But that's the Star Wars stuff I added to my collection. Thanks to my dad and my sister. My sister actually picked me this one up. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So big ups to my sister too. Hell yeah. And now that brings us to the last few things that I was able to obtain for Christmas as gifts from this is also from my father, these two. And you can see there, if anybody doesn't know, it's James Spence authentication there. It's the authentic card here. They hold a lot of weight in the autograph industries. And it says that this autograph piece, which accompanies the certificate, was signed in the presence of James Spence Authentication, LLC, representative, and is guaranteed to be authentic. So, witness protection program, you got your certification number there, which I can look up online and all that. Little info there. And you can see you can verify this by visiting SpenceLOA.com. But everything's there that you need to have for your authentication. And it's a championship belt, so who could it be? It's the Universal title before Bray Wyatt turned it blue. I really love it, though. If you can get a good shot there. I love the way this thing looks. And who else is it? When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, it's none other than Hulk Hogan, aka Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah, it is the incredible Hulk Hogan autographed Universal title here. Even though he never held this belt, still, it is in a red, and I really like that it is in a red, because if he ever wore like a weight belt or anything, it usually was in red. When he was wearing the red and yellow, so the red is anonymous with Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania. And excuse my language over here. But Hulk Hogan here, and it's got the little certification sticker that it was witnessed. Let's see if we can get this focused in here or not. It might be a little bit too small there. But yeah, it's got the authentication sticker there. And has the exact same number that is on the authentication card here. But I think this replica belt here, which I think you can get these at Walmart, whatever, by, Mattel, I think it looks tremendous here, hanging up on my booth. If anybody wonders what this is my recording booth that I cannot actually get into right now. Haven't been doing a whole lot of music recording anyway. If I record, it's usually, podcasts and stuff here on my Blue Snowball or whatnot. But yeah, I'm loving and digging the Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, WWF, or WWE, I should say, Universal Championship title here, signed by Hollywood Hulk Hogan himself, which, oh yeah, we got to get myself, hopefully I can get myself a shot with the title itself. And yeah, pretty cool to be holding an actual belt signed by the Hulkster himself. But now I got one more thing that I want to show everybody. And this here is actually, you can see a die-cast limousine with an autograph on top there, and you probably know who it already is. You can obviously see that this is a Superior die-cast car playset, and it is a Lincoln, let's see here, on the bottom here, die-cast metal with plastic parts, freewheeling, opening hood, opening doors, opening trunk, workable steering, and workable suspension. And it is a Lincoln, as you can see here it says, under the authentication, a Lincoln limousine from 2003. Sorry, I didn't want to say it till we actually got onto the actual stamp there, but you can see it was made by Sunnyside International Limited. And obviously this was, let's see the date on this thing. Do they have a date on it, I wonder? Well, the car model is 2003, so I would suggest that this would be a 2003 model. Maybe they make one for, every year, but it seems like it's a really cool die-cast. Excuse me, I'm like dropping things now, but a really cool die-cast limousine here. I'm using a stack of VHS for a table, sorry. But yeah, really cool here because none other than the Nature Boy, Ric Flair himself, signed this limousine. You can see there is the card there that is identical, other than it has a different number to the one here that comes with the title belt for Hogan with the number there. As you can see, I have it sitting there. But I don't know how hard it would be to actually pull this one out. I don't think I even really want to try to pull this thing out. A little cloudy there on the top of the bubble. The box was damaged because this box, he pulled it out, signed it, put it back in, but it's been shipped around in storage and everything. And, you know, even though the box was not in, you know, mint shape, my dad still shot for one with, you know, in mint condition other than an open one. And I'm glad he did, because it's cool to have, you know, what the actual limousine, you know, came from. And he knows I'm a sucker for packaging and stuff anyway, so you have a Lincoln limousine from 2003 signed by the limousine riding, jet flying, Willin' Dillon, son of a gun himself, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. One of my favorites of all time. And it's cool because now I have a Ric Flair autographed limousine, which I never thought I'd have. But I also have an autographed WCW card there. Where it says Rick goes too far. Rick goes too far. That also has a picture of him with the guy that signed it. So, with the guy that got it signed. So that, you know, that counts in the autograph world for authentication. Killer Kowalski and Bruno Sammartino, just another few that I have in my autograph collection. But really cool to have another legend like the Nature Boy himself, and a belt signed, a WWE belt, which Hogan at one time was on the top of the mountain in WWF before it became WWE. He actually also won the WWE Championship. If I remember correctly, it was WWE by the time he won it the second time. It still may have been WWF at that time. It's just so confusing because, you know, he only held it for a short time there in his return. But yeah, really glad to have the Hulk Hogan Universal title signed, replica Universal title. Basically a children's one, like a Mattel. I think it does have the Mattel stamp on it and whatnot on here. To be correct, yeah, you do. You have their Mattel stamp, your WWE trademarks, 2014 belt. But yeah, it's all about that Hogan and that JSA authentication sticker right there. Very neat stuff. And same thing right there with the limousine. You got the limousine riding, jet flying, Kiss Stillin', Willin' Dillon, son of a gun, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. So yeah, that'll do it for my 2019 Christmas gifts update and review that I like to do every year here on my channel. And yeah, can't be more happy, you know, with the Hogan signed belt, the Flair signed limousine, the Star Wars pictures that I picked up, the Baby Yoda shirt, aka the child, if you don't like me saying Baby Yoda. But yeah, nonetheless, I hope everybody had a great Christmas like I did. And the champ is definitely here now. And I really appreciate everybody for checking this video out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a comment down below, give me a like if you like what you saw. And as always, guys, until next time, keep collecting out there. And as always, peace out.